We don't have an intro to this podcast. Maybe we'll have one later.
We're back.
Yeah! I don't know what happened.
Dramatic effect.
Yeah. Except I'm gonna probably cut out the long pause.
All right, number 11. Here we go.
Yes.
1-1.
We are film idiots, and I'm Quan.
And I'm actually part of Film Crew, and I'm Gaspert.
Yes. Well, we'll talk about the name. We're still talking about it. Film,
Are we,
film
though?
boys. Yeah. Probably. Who
We
knows?
got, what? We got 10 episodes. We got one little short film, you can call it. I guess you can call
Yeah.
it.
A teaser for what we have planned for skits and things.
We're recording tomorrow, right? Sunday.
Yeah.
So we should be having hopefully some more films, short films, whatever you want to call them,
Right. Yep.
for you guys. Hopefully by this week,
Yeah.
next weekend.
Yeah, and you might have more stuff in this YouTube channel and that YouTube channel over there. For extra content if you're interested. But we're not talking about our
Just have some
channels.
bad news.
Oh,
I have some bad news.
yeah.
So last week I was super hyped on this trailer for Godzilla versus Kong,
As you.
and
Yep.
a lot of people are actually hyped for it. Been hearing it pretty much
Mm,
everywhere. I mean, everyone's talking about this trailer. Now, I mean, this movie, I mean, I didn't like the first two Godzilla movies,
the
the two
very first.
remakes that they did,
Oh, yeah. Yep. As most people didn't.
and I actually really enjoyed the Kong Skull Island movie.
Yep. As most people did.
So this movie is like pretty much a toss up for me. I mean, I'm super excited. Don't get me wrong, but unfortunately, it got kicked or actually pushed back a week later for release.
Oh.
So March 31st, mark the date. HBO Max. And I mean, if you're listening to where they have theaters open, it's same day. They're gonna
Oh.
have that movie released in theaters. So
Yeah.
hopefully,
Hopefully.
yeah, still excited for that movie, but unfortunately, it's a week later. I mean, it's not too bad, but
Yeah.
it is what it is.
You need to let people, because I'd rather watch it, like, good, but a week later than off and destroy
Yeah, I'm not
expectations.
too sure why it got pushed.
Probably
I'm really
editing.
not sure why.
They should probably
Maybe
be late production and
it
early
might
production.
be because of the pandemic. I think they're trying to give it like that extra week, and I guess that's I know. I mean, like in select places where theaters are opening up.
Yeah. Who
That
knows?
might be it. Might
Yeah.
be like the 31st when everything starts opening up.
Yep.
Um, but yeah, in regards to that, that's actually part of our topic today.
Kaiju. Or,
Kaiju
yeah,
movies.
big monsters. Great monsters. I think.
Yeah, so
Evil
for
monsters.
for me, I decided to rewatch Kong Skull Island,
Ah, yes.
and I actually just started watching it maybe like an hour ago, so I'm only like about an hour in. But
Yeah.
if you've seen that movie, you know what it's about. Group of
Adventures.
people, like including
Yep.
scientists, a photographer, um, and and Vietnam Marines, I think.
Well,
I'm sorry, but I meant like U.S. Marines during the Vietnam.
oh, okay, okay. Yes, I
My bad.
remember they were Americans.
So, I mean, yeah, it's an all-star cast. You have Sam Jackson, Brie Larson, Tom Hiddleston, all
Okay,
all in the MCU, which is
yeah,
weird. John Goodman, you guys might know him from what, The Big Lebowski.
a few good men.
Um, never seen that one.
I don't know if he's
Yeah,
in
I've
there.
never seen that one. You also have who am I forgetting? Forgetting someone pretty big too.
Very big. How
Anyways,
big?
it it Kaiju big.
Oh, oh,
Um, actually, no. I think that's the whole main cast.
okay.
Might be forgetting someone. I don't know. But anyways, so that movie's fun, and I think majority of these movies are fun.
Yeah,
Uh, I saw a review for this movie. It said just turn off your brains and enjoy, and
that seems about right.
it's true. Yeah. So I mean, this movie, uh, they're on a mission, on
Right.
a geographic mission, trying to figure out what's going on with this island because it's an unknown island. And in secret, John Goodman is actually trying to find Kong because he knows that there's monsters on this
Right.
island back from when he was younger. And everything turns out bad because no one knows that there's a giant ape on the
Yep.
island, and majority of the team gets killed in like the
As
first
expected.
20 minutes, 30 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
And at this point, the team is split in half. So the one half that's led by Sam Jackson and John Goodman, they're trying to go fight Kong for
For some
because Sam
reason.
Jackson's like he killed pretty much all my whole team, majority of my team. So I got to get revenge. And then
As expected.
uh, the other team is led by Tom Hiddleston and Brie Larson, and they're basically
Oh.
trying to get to the rendezvous point where they can, leave the island.
Yeah.
So at that point, it becomes kind of like a survival horror, and I never really saw it as that at first because, I
Of
mean, like,
kaiju.
I basically turned off my brain and enjoyed the movie.
Yeah.
But I started watching it, like I said, like an hour ago, and it's crazy. I didn't see that the first time that it became like a survival horror, which is my favorite. So I think
Yeah.
that's why I'm a little biased on, out of the three films that are released for Legendary, that this one is the most prominent for me.
Right.
Also, I mean, the Vietnam era when it comes to movies, they're kind of like a hit.
Yeah.
I don't know why,
It
but
just.
that's a thing for me too. Like Apocalypse Now, Full Metal Jacket that we talked about
Yeah.
before. Um, this one. Uh,
Tropic Thunder.
so I don't know. um, yeah. So I don't know. I don't know why I enjoy those movies. So I mean, this one is kind of just like a clash of what all my favorite types of movies are, which is weird because this isn't my favorite film. But
Of kaiju.
but yeah,
I get it.
it's my favorite of kaiju. But yeah, it's definitely not my favorite film in general.
In general. Okay.
Um, yeah, so it ends up they end up getting off the island, leaving Kong
Right.
to live peacefully. Well, not
Okay.
peacefully because he has to deal with these monsters called skull crawlers. They're just like giant lizards with like what's that Pokemon called with the
Uh.
skull on his head?
Cubone.
Cubone. think of Cubone, but ugly with like a long body and will eat you.
Damn, that's
so so yeah,
yeah.
so he has to deal with that pretty much on the island, and we haven't seen him since this new movie, which is Godzilla versus Kong. So we'll see how and why and when
Who?
he decides to fight. Well, who is going to be Godzilla?
Yeah.
um, but yeah,
How?
so I guess we'll figure out what what happens in that movie. Um,
Yeah, I don't remember. Did they send them to New York like they did original Kong?
in this
The new one?
in Skull Island.
Yeah.
Oh, and the new one, yeah, I'm not 100% sure yet on what's going
Or
on. The
not
trailer
the
doesn't
not the new one, the Skull Island one.
Skull Island. Um, no, it's not a filming crew like
Original.
the original and the Peter Jackson
Yeah.
movie. That's actually a really cool movie too. I don't think that movie gets talked about a lot these days, but that was kind of groundbreaking.
Right. Yeah,
Did you see that one?
I saw the Peter Jackson one, not the
No, that one's pretty good.
yeah.
He kind
Yeah.
of he kind of made it somewhat more realistic, like for King Kong,
Yeah.
because he was just more like a giant gorilla opposed to like a
Giant gorilla.
bipedal ape. Yeah. I mean, like I'm saying, like compared to the original and the Skull Island, like they look like they were walking like humans, kind
Yeah.
of fighting like humans. But Peter Jackson's King Kong seemed more like a just like a giant gorilla. Like he had to mainly walk on all
Yeah.
four. He had like the bone structure of like a
A
gorilla.
gorilla.
And
Yeah.
he wasn't that big either. I think that's might be the smallest Kong in film.
Yeah.
I think he's only
And
like 40 feet or something like that, like really tiny
yeah.
compared to Kong in Skull Island. And in Skull Island, he's not even a full adult.
Yeah.
He's
A
I
teenager.
forgot what they yeah, he's a teenager, but yeah, I don't know his exact size, but
Yeah.
I guess he grows to full adulthood by the time
Yeah.
this new movie is coming out.
Right now he's just an angsty teen listening to My Chemical Romance and growing his hair out. I I remember the Peter Jackson one more than the original. Uh, and if you didn't know, the Peter Jackson one, King Kong fought his own Godzilla, the fucking T Rex. Remember that?
He did fight T Rexes in that one. It was so different. I don't remember the original. What is it, 1933?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember that one too well. Did they have T Rexes in that one too?
I don't remember. I just remember the stock, the stock, the stock animation. Or was it
Yeah.
claymation? No, it couldn't have been claymation. But
No, no, no. It was stop motion though.
yeah,
Like at least for Kong. Um, yeah.
yeah.
I want to say King Kong was played by Andy Serkis in Peter Jackson's.
I don't.
And
Yeah,
he also starred in it too. Died pretty bad too. It was like a giant leech or something that
yeah,
ate him.
yeah. I don't. I haven't. I didn't look into the actual schematics, the
What
blueprint.
what are what are factors in kaiju movies that makes you like them?
Big monsters. That's pretty much. That's the main reason, right? big monsters. That's
Yeah.
the
Do you find uh these movies to be horror
no.
or sci-fi? Well, I mean, what do you consider them at this point? I mean, they're
Uh,
giant monsters
well, Kong was,
because
I don't know, cause it can't be sci-fi, cause Kong isn't. We don't know the origin of Kong, right? But we can assume it happened through natural causes.
yeah.
Uh,
But wouldn't that be scientifically in a way?
who
Like he
knows?
wasn't made by science, but it's still like
Who knows? Honestly, I don't.
fantasy maybe? Could you consider it fantasy adventure? At least for
Uh,
Kong Skull Island action.
yeah, yeah.
But then I mean as a whole, what do you consider kaiju movies?
Kaiju. It's its own
There's no
genre.
genre. I mean, what
Yeah,
fantasy pretty much?
yeah.
It's pretty much fantasy, right? Doesn't Godzilla go to space at one point?
Probably,
Sci-fi.
probably, to fight Mecha, whoever, Space Godzilla, Mecha Godzilla.
Did you watch Pacific Rim?
Yeah.
What do you think about those?
Uh, did they make a game out of it? Cause it
I'm
sounds
not
like a
too.
pretty, it sounds like a pretty cool game.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
What's crazy is I think Guillermo del Toro said that he doesn't see the Pacific Rim characters or giant robots going
Yeah.
up against Kong or Godzilla at any point.
Yeah, they're more of a, well, most of the robots couldn't defeat like one of the
Like a
monsters,
little
right?
kaiju.
Yeah. But I think
Yeah,
two of them got destroyed in the first battle,
yeah.
and yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the monsters in Pacific Rim can handle an atomic breath attack from
That's true.
Godzilla. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't. I mean, that's kind of how you start fighting these monsters, right? It's
Yeah,
like with the big mech suits.
yeah,
That would be. I mean, it would be cool to kind of have them clash, but yeah, it probably won't work.
yeah.
So you
Yes.
want to just kill everything we just talked about?
Oh yeah, I debated on talking about this because if you didn't know, me and Gaspar made a vow not to talk about anything political. But this isn't really political.
Mm.
I would say, if anything, look it up yourself because I'm about to say this. The original Godzilla movie had nothing to do with kaiju. There was nothing about kaiju. It had nothing to do with it. And I can say this, they made the original Godzilla movie I think 1950 or something like that.
hmm
And it was a representation of America during World War II. And that's all I'm
So it's
gonna say.
propaganda.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? That's all I'm gonna say though.
Well, now
Because
I kind of want to dig deeper on it. So,
oh god.
excuse me. So what you're saying is that Godzilla is supposed to be the United States.
Yeah. Atomic breath represents I think the nuclear bombs from Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Uh I think there was like
You can
firestorm.
also say, go ahead.
Wait, what were you saying? Because they were saying like the destruction represents like America's attack on Japan. Oh, I think there was a
Mm.
clip about of a woman and child crying. And she was saying how they were gonna meet their father soon, and the father represented all the soldiers killed in World War II. And after that, I was like, well, if it had nothing to do with kaiju movies or kaiju, fuck. Because I think when it got
But
shipped over to America, they cut a bunch of stuff out, and that's
oh,
when
I did not
kaiju
know
movies
that.
started. From that.
Okay, well that makes sense. I gotta be honest here. I've never seen the original Godzilla. I've always wanted to. So I'm taking your word for it, saying that it's political propaganda.
I'm not. I didn't say it's political
Uh,
propaganda. It's. I don't even think it has
but
anything
you're
to
hinting
do
at
with.
it.
Yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with politics. But that's what I was told, and that's what I saw, and I was like, well, shit. Now I can't look at
But
kaiju movies the same.
you can also say, I mean, going back to Kong, I can also say you can also say that it's kind of a reflection of slavery. Talking
Yeah,
about the original Kong,
yeah,
you know, put him in chains, brought him to America,
yeah.
but in chains,
Right.
displayed. But I mean, the movie ends with him, unfortunately, if you guys don't know the story of Kong,
He dies.
uh, he gets on top of what, the Empire State Building, I
Yeah.
think, and is shot down by
Fighter
planes
planes. Yeah.
and falls to the ground and dies.
Yeah.
And that has like the famous line too. What is it? Was it Beauty who killed the Beast?
Yeah.
I think that's the famous line from Kong. I think that's the most important line. I think that is like probably like top 100 like quotes in film.
Yeah. And I think Peter
Um,
Jackson used the same exact quote as well in the ending of.
I think he did. Yeah. So yeah, I mean movies. So I'm not trying to get all political, but movies kind of reflect on what's going on within the world at that during that time.
Right.
Um, like I said, we're not going to get into it.
Yeah.
We're not
Nope.
going to get
Just look
too
into it
into it. But
yourself. Point.
when you start watching films, especially when it comes to horror, horror really, really gets into like political, uh, you know,
Why are you getting into
like
it?
natural disasters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not trying to get into it. I'm just letting you guys know, like, fair warning, when you guys are watching horror films in particular, they kind of get into that. But that's all I got to say.
Yeah. No,
So,
we're not gonna talk
but
about this any
anyways,
further. Yeah, I just didn't. I just noticed. I was like, "Fuck." Well, America just kind of. God damn it! No. I was just gonna say
all right, we're
when
done. We're
Hollywood
done. That's it.
when Hollywood brought that movie over, they took out all the symbolism of America or most of World War II out, and then now we at see Godzilla as a kaiju movie instead of what the original fucking thing was. No more politics. No more
That's
anythings.
it.
That's
We
it.
we kind of let it all out there. That's
Just
all. Future episodes, we're not talking about it.
yeah. Yeah.
Um, yeah. that
I've
that was
never
kind of
been more
surprising. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. Like, yeah, I would have never thought about Godzilla being that, you know, that type. But
That being said, no one's in the right and no one's in the wrong, especially in World War II. We can also make a movie about Japan doing fucking stupid shit with Chinese and Korean fucking the people. No one's in the right and no one's in the wrong. Let's just move on to the next topic, which is
politics.
no, no. I shouldn't have brought it up. I've never been more
No, for
uncomfortable.
sure, for sure, we're not going to talk about
Yeah,
that. You know, everyone
yeah,
has their own views. You know, we shouldn't even be, saying all this, but yeah,
yeah,
we're staying away from it.
yeah.
Anyways, who do you think's gonna win, Kong or Godzilla? Or what's your
Uh,
theory on the film?
Kong fucking snapped the T Rex's jaw in half in Peter Jackson's thing.
Mm-hmm.
Godzilla has atomic breath weapon and is made from radiation. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Who the fuck knows? They're probably gonna make like 20 different Godzilla versus Kongs, and it's gonna be like, oh, Godzilla won, but what if he survives? And then Kong's gonna come back and beats
Right.
Godzilla, and Godzilla goes back into the ocean, and then he survives. That's gonna clash.
Can you see any other monster coming out?
No,
I've been seeing reading theories about Mecha Godzilla
yeah,
being the true villain of this movie
damn,
and kind of causes Godzilla and Kong to fight each other. And surprise, surprise,
Mecha
Mecha
Godzilla,
Godzilla comes out, and they have to join forces to defeat him.
and then Mothra comes, and then Mecha Mothra, and
And Mecha Kong.
yeah, Mecha Kong, and then Mecha Man, and Mega Man, and everyone else.
And Iron Man. And that's how it gets connected to the MCU.
Yeah, and then fucking Hal from Malcolm in the Middle is seen running around, and it gets connected to Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh my god. uh yeah.
That's about it for
I,
me.
I I see Kong winning.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with the underdog on this one.
Okay.
Godzilla, I mean, is has the you know his atomic breath and everything, but I feel like Kong is a little more agile.
Right.
But we'll see. March 31st, people get ready.
Yeah. Uh,
Um,
that's all I got.
yeah,
Hey,
that's all I got. I mean, you ruined kaiju movies for everyone, so I mean, why are we even talking at this point?
yeah. Fuck. Kaiju movies got ruined for
I
me,
mean,
so I'm just gonna don't ruin things for me, and I won't ruin things for everyone else. I'm petty.
where did you learn that, anyways? Film school,
History. Not even film school.
film history,
Yeah,
film history, or just history?
just history.
Damn.
So yeah.
You're like, whether you guys like film or not, we're gonna ruin Godzilla and all other kaiju movies for you.
You know what? But here's the thing. At the end of the day, Toho's making money from kaiju movies. So let's be real here. Who wins in the end?
um, yeah, I think that's pretty much all we got for you guys today.
Yeah.
Little short and sweet.
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
yeah, I think we're gonna have to discuss outside of this episode on what we're gonna do next week.
Yeah.
But like we said, we have a few things coming up for you guys when it
Okay.
comes to Film Crew. So get ready for, if you guys haven't seen our video, you know, it's up on YouTube
Yeah.
on the Film Crew channel. And it's pretty funny. I like it.
I
Not not
yes.
not really much of an actor, but I mean, with a good director, anything's
Why?
possible.
No.
Yeah, so hopefully, like I said, we should have some more content for you guys off of that channel.
And
And
these channels.
over here and over there,
I don't
find
know
us
where
on
I'm gonna put it
YouTube.
in.
Our YouTube name is, I'm sorry, our Instagram name is over there. Our Twitter name's over here somewhere.
I don't
You
know where
know,
I'm gonna put it.
you can
Probably
find us
down
anywhere.
here and stuff right
Yeah, I
there.
look saw the last episode on YouTube, and yeah, down on the bottom it looked cool.
Yeah.
I also liked our little name
Yeah.
in our squares or rectangles, whatever you rectangle.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a
But yeah.
giant one right here.
But yeah. Um
That's about
yeah.
it. If there's nothing else, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna. Don't don't use Robin Hood.
That's for next episode.
Yeah.
Everyone has figured this out already.
Yeah. If you
I'm
haven't,
not too big on stock, so yeah,
Robin
I
Hood.
I don't know what's going
I'm
on.
jumping ship. I'm jumping ship.
We're not here to tell you guys what to do with your money,
Yeah.
except spend it on films. I think. Oh, right now, if you guys like streaming, that app Voodoo, I think it's partnered with like Walmart or something. They have a
Yeah.
big sale right now. They got a lot of movies for like under $5, so check that out.
AMC's also
I
at.
personally gonna go buy Apocalypto. If you guys haven't seen that movie, check that one out. That's a good little history, uh, action, thriller, adventure type movie. And it's something that could have happened back in the day during the Mayan civilization. So
Yeah.
directed by Mel Gibson. So check
Oh.
that movie out. Check out Kong. Check out Godzilla versus Kong when it
Don't
comes
check
out
out
March
Robin Hood.
31st. Don't check out Robin Hood. Even the new movie Robin Hood, don't check that one out. Saw an
Robin
early
Hood Men in
screening of
Tights was pretty
that.
funny. I just didn't say.
Robin Hood, the Disney movie, was pretty good too. I like that movie.
I think we're
Um,
rambling.
we're rambling.
Yeah.
I'm the rambling man.
And I'm still mad about Robin Hood.
Uh, still mad about Robin Hood. Still mad about Godzilla. This guy's just angry. I'm happy. We're Film Crew.
Yep. And I'm film guy.
He's Film Guy. I'm a part of Film Crew. I don't know what we're doing.
Yeah. All right. Later.
All right. See you guys
See you.
next week.
All right.
We also don't have an outro either. We'll probably have one soon.